I'm back. It feels good to be back. What is up, Wiz Nation Wizards fans? What is up? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, Camingo. And you saw the intro? Yes, the schedule is out. We finally made it. Finally. I didn't think we ever get here, but we're here. The schedule is finally here for the 2022-2023 Wizards season, and I cannot wait. Now we got a lot to talk about. We're gonna break down the schedule, not the back to backs or the games. We're gonna go from month to month, from October to April, and then after that, I will reveal my top 10 marquee games for the Wizards this season. It's mine, not the, but you already know. But this is my top 10. You can have your opinion later on, but let's break it down right now. First, October. So, opening night on October 19th, we'll be on the road at Indiana. Now, then we opened the season at home in Indiana, and now we're going to start the season at Indiana, so hopefully that's a dub. And the first home game on October 21st, I will be there for that game against the Chicago Bulls. Now, I'll be there for that one because for the past couple of seasons, for the past, I think, 2 or 3 years, I've been a homer, except for the 2020 year because we had a COVID season, you already know, but I will be there that first home game. Moving on to November because we got the first 9 games. We're playing East teams. The first 9 games we're playing Indiana, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, Indiana again, Boston, Philly again, Brooklyn. The first West game is November the 6th against the Memphis Grizzlies, and we already know what happened down there in Memphis. We'll talk about that in later on. But first 2 months, it's pretty even. We got half at home and half on the road. So we'll see what happens. But come December, it gets real challenging. We're playing 5 home games in December. We had that last year. We had like 4 or 5 home games last year, and we're mostly on the road, including, wait for this, we're playing a season-long 6-game West Coast trip before Christmas, and it starts in mid-December against the Denver Nuggets. We're at Denver, at the Clippers, you already know, John Wall, the Lakers, the Suns, the Jazz, and the King. Now, the big game on December is the marquee game is December 10th when John Wall returns to DC with fans. The last time we played John Wall in DC a couple seasons ago, we didn't have fans. So I really appreciate remember we didn't have a tribute video for him. Well, we did, but this time he'll get one back just for the fans to see. Now, moving on to January. Same thing, 5 home games in January, and the rest of them on the road. And we got to go on another road trip. We go on a 5-game trip. Is it a 5-game trip? No, it's a 4-game trip. Sorry about that. It's a 4-game trip. It's 3 in the East and 1 out West. We're going to Orlando for New Year's. Then New Year's Day at Milwaukee. Then day for my birthday on January 4th, we're playing on the 3rd at the Milwaukee Bucks, and then at Oklahoma City on 6th. And then when February comes, we're once again on the 5 more home games in February. So we're going to be on the road a lot. Come December, we're going to be on the road a lot. For December, January, February. Because on the road we got a 3-game road trip before All-Star break, where we're at the Champs, Portland, and then Minnesota. Now, I want to backtrack to January because MLK Day, which we play at home almost every year. We're playing the Golden State Warriors, the defending NBA champions. Now moving on to March. On March, a lot of home games because we're on the road 4 times, including a season-long 5-game homestand. Where last year we had like eight game homestand where we won like 2 or 3 of them, something like that. Hopefully this year's a little bit, but it's hard now. We're playing Toronto back to back, Milwaukee, and Atlanta back to back. So that's not gonna be easy. So we'll see how we stack up by the time in March. And then come April, just 3 at home, 2 in a row, blah yada yada. We're playing New York on the road, Milwaukee, Atlanta, Miami, and playing the Rockets to close out the season. Now, so this schedule, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna get a little etchy, but hopefully we got to a much better start than we did last year. Last year we were tending to be all like yada 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 yada, all that, but this schedule is we shall see. Hopefully we don't be like up and down go before December comes. Because December comes, that's when the toughness begins. That's where the test begins. Now, only at this, we have 2 games on national TV. Only 2. We're playing the Pacers on TV at home on October 28th at home, and then we got another one on the road at Atlanta. So I was kind of surprised we got 2 games on national TV. I thought I would get 0 because the NBA hates the Wizards, and so the Wizards fans hate the Wizards as well. But you already know how I feel about that. But two TV games, I'll take that. Then we had 2 last year, and we had 2 the year before. So 2 is probably magic number for Wizards on TV game. But if we win some games, we can get more. So we'll have to wait and see. Now we will take a little break, and we're gonna break down my top 10 marquee games for the Wizards this season. Stay tuned.
Here's Smith. He returns it over. Satoransky to Porzingis. Over LeBron.
Body.
Now Porzingis could say too small.
I mean.
Okay, we are back. And it's that time again. One of my favorite parts of the show when we do these top 10 stuff every year. But it is that time. It is time for my top 10 marquee matchups for the Wizards this upcoming season. Let's get started. Number 10. First meeting against Paolo Banchero 2 days before New Year's Day. Let me tell you why. Banchero is number 1 pick in the draft. I saw him in Summer League. This dude is talented, but he did play for Duke. And as you know me, I'm a Charles fan, UNC fan. I hate Duke, but Paolo is good. He's real good. We'll see what even though Magic not a good team, but I want to see what this kid is made of when he pros. He ain't not something and all, but when it comes to the NBA, we'll see if he's the truth. So I can't wait to play against the Magic 4 times this year. I didn't decide to see Magic play 4 times since D. Howard was on that team. So moving on to number 9. Number 9. Our 2 Nuggets returns to Denver. Now let me tell you why. Remember, we made a trade to get Will Bard and Monty Morris for KCP and Ish Smith. Now I can't wait how especially both played there for a while. See how they respond to playing for a different team and go back to Denver with that success for the past 4 seasons, and hopefully, and our coach too. It's the second time back in Denver since we got him as coach. So hopefully, those 3 together, hopefully they can deliver a shocking victory because it's against the the MVP and Jokic, and they get old boy Jamal Murray back. So it's gonna be a challenge going against Denver in Mile High City. Let's go number 8. Number 8, a nationally televised game against the Hawks. Let me tell you why. It isn't that type of game against an Atlanta team that's people say they got better because they got Dejounte Murray, but I can always see that backcourt play in Young and Murray. You still might trade John Collins because he's still unhappy in Atlanta, but they're gonna. You already know they're gonna be a challenge because we haven't won in Atlanta in a long while. Probably we had not won there probably before Trae Young got in the league, perhaps. So looking forward to that matchup against other division opponent in the Hawks. Let's go to number 7. Number 7 at Memphis. Now I gotta tell you this. I call that game the return of senior crime because we know what happened last time we were in Memphis. That's where our old boy Bradley Beal ended his season when he hurt his wrist, and then a day later had that surgery and had to miss the entire season of last season. But it's against Ja Morant. Ja Morant is a problem, a big problem, because he lit up the season last year. Like, well, even though we did be one last year in DC, but in that building is probably one of the hardest places to play right now. That's gonna be a real challenge down there. So hopefully Bill do not get hurt again in that building. Hopefully it's a revenge game. We play him early. Play him in November, right? Yeah, in November. So I call that, like I said before, the return to senior crime. Now we're at number 6. Number 6. Our first look at James Harden. Now last year we didn't play Harden in a Sixers uniform. We basically played him when he was a net. So we'll see how this Harden and B combo does a full season, not just half a season and partially in the playoffs that we saw last year. Now I really want to see if Philly's important too, because people think that they get a little better, get added Tucker and all that. But remember last time they played Philadelphia. Last time they played Philadelphia in DC. Remember when Kyle Kuzma yammed on Joel Embiid last time? Hopefully, Kuzma, please do it again, please. So, let's go to, we're at number 5. Number 5, the home opener against the Bulls. Ooh, I'm going to that game. Now, remember last time we played the Bulls in DC when DeRozan hit that freaking tough game-winning shot? We thought Kuzma hit the shot, game-winner, but DeRozan said, hold my beer, and he just took one of the most toughest shots I've ever seen. In my life. So hopefully with me there, bring some good luck. Let's go to number 4. At Milwaukee, day for my birthday. Let me tell you why. Because we had luck, some winning luck day for my birthday. We won for my birthday last 2 seasons. And we beat the Brooklyn in 2021, and last year went out there against Charlotte. But at Milwaukee, it's going to be a challenge. Because we not won Milwaukee in like 4 or 5 years, whatever, before Giannis came MVP whatsoever. So it's gonna be real challenge because we play him back to back. Play him New Year's Day and the 3rd. Number 3. Ooh, number 3. The Unicorn returns to Dallas. I cannot wait for that game. Hopefully, Porzingis is healthy by then because I want to see how the crowd's gonna respond with Porzingis back in Dallas, where he got traded from New York. He's probably gonna get booed because he got booed in New York last year when he was a Wizard. And we're going against my favorite player in Luka Magic. You saw Luka last year in the playoffs. He just somehow, someway lit that team to West Conference Finals going against Golden State, but wasn't enough. I cheer for Luka every time. Every time I'm not watching Wizards, I watch Luka because that boy is special. But hopefully, Porzingis, when he turn Dallas, get a dub. Number 2, the champs come to town on MLK Day. Now, we got Steph Curry, the champs in there. We did beat him last year at home, but Steph Curry didn't play because he hurt his leg, whatever, something like that. He got shut down for the regular season and came back for the playoffs. And Kispert had the best game of his life in that game. But it's going to be real different going against the champ. And get this, it's afternoon game. And Warriors time zone is like, what, 12 o'clock, something like that? 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, something like that? So They could be a little tired, but who knows? Because you know how West teams are when they play afternoon games, especially this is early. Their time zone where they're playing start at 1 or 12 or 12:30, something like that. But we already know what number one is. Number one on the list. John Wall returns to DC. Yes, in a Clippers uniform. I playing with Kawhi Leonard and PG, Ty Lue coaching that team, and that crowd is gonna be packed. And message to you Wizards fans, that's what I say to Wizards fans. If you're going to the game and you're Wizards fans, do not cheer for the Clippers. Okay, you know how people are. They want to like cheer for the opposition. You know what I'm saying? I've seen it many times where fans outfan us. And if you cheer for the Clippers and you're a Wizards fan, then you're not a fan. And what happens? And what's gonna happen if they win again? You're gonna be like, "What did I just do?" So you can cheer for John Wall when they're the jumbotron when it's a turn, but when it's game time, we gotta beat his ass. Because right now, when we're playing John Wall and other Porn Wizards, they're the enemy. Y'all can cheer for him when I'm playing someone else. When against the Wizards, not today or tonight or tomorrow. Beat John Wall. Just for me, we did beat him 2 years ago. We were 1-1 when we played the Rockets 2 years ago, but that's all I want to do. I want to beat John Wall because he had a chance to come back home too. Remember, there were rumors how he wanted to come back home, and Bill was like, "I don't mind him coming back, but you know what? I'm going to LA, I'm going out west." But those are my top 10 Marquee Games Wizards. So, what do y'all think? Who that left off? I can't pick the same teams over and over again from years past. So, I'm deciding we're not going to break. We're just going to close it out right here. Next time I'm back, the season preview show. And I may start a little early because they got training camp. They're going to Japan in late September. So hopefully after the media day, I can do the show here right now and preview the team. And coming soon, the new theme song is coming soon. So season 5 is almost there. So we got 2 months till the season begins. We're about 2 months away till the season begins. So that's it, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all know the deal. Follow me on Twitter at Camingo. Same Instagram. My Wizards page is at Wiz_Nation on Twitter. Instagram is Nation_Wiz. Thank y'all. Peace.